Hi, Colin here from King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2021 Mercedes AMG EQC 400. A fantastic thing. Unbelievable performance, unbelievable economy, and you can drive it around in the city. So like a really good option for a Jeep. Other than that though, I'm going to kindly ask you to like and subscribe, please. It makes a massive difference to a small channel like ourselves. It really helps us to grow and sell more cars effectively, buy more cars, make more videos, that kind of stuff. Other than that though, I think the best thing we can do from here is get inside it, take it for a drive, and let me try and show you what it's like. So here we are out driving the EQC. And it's quite a striking machine. The first thing that strikes you is the silence. I say it all the time about electric cars and hybrid cars, but it's different. It's on a different level in here because this is already like a high-end executive car that makes zero noise. And the other thing about this one actually, and it's contrary to my previous experience of them, this one has 20-inch wheels as opposed to the 21-inch wheels on the other ones we've had. And I think it benefits from it. There's less tire drone. It seems to accelerate a bit quicker. They kind of work on it like quite well. Now, I'm always a fan of a bit of extra tire anyway for suspension and stuff, so that's in it. The second thing you're struck with when you get into it is just the general layout of it is a fabulous thing. Like it's a fine place to be. Everything feels expensive. Everything under touch is real steel. It's nice. Like it's a high-end car. It's AMG Mercedes at the end of the day. And the third thing that you are struck with, and by God are you struck by it, is the performance. The performance is outrageous. Like it's outrageous. It's insane. It's up there with the fastest cars I've ever driven. And I have to, again, I must preface it back with the fact that it's extremely docile. It's extremely docile. As I drive around here in eco mode, it's absolutely docile, usable, easy to drive. It's not going to frighten anyone. Put it into sport. The car lowers down on its adjustable suspension, height adjustable suspension, and it just becomes something insane. Like, it's incredibly good. But there you go. Like, here's the advantage of electric cars, in my opinion, particularly big, high-performance electric cars like this. While it's just driving around like this, or when it's just in traffic, it's not trying to feed 8 cylinders. It's not trying to feed a V12 or some massive big engine that they generally use to create this performance. And that's where the economy comes from. Like this car to charge on the night rate, on the current night rate, because it's an 80 kilowatt battery, from absolutely flat to absolutely full, I think is about €12.56. For me personally, using this car around town, I would probably spend about a £5 a week, I would say, give or take. And now I've had equivalent things, like, but nowhere near the performance really. The last thing I had that was similar to this, and I said it in the other videos we made for these cars, was I had two ML55 AMGs. They were 5.5 litre V8s. They did about 8 miles to the gallon. They cost me about €50 a day to run at the time, which we're talking like 10 or 15 years ago. Like, so there's no comparison. And then the performance, those things were relatively fast, but not even close, in a halfpenny place compared to this thing. Like, this is on a whole different level. But as I say, if it's just a big, fast Jeep that you drive around town, it's super economical, outrageously economical, like incredible. Yeah, I love electric stuff, and I know I'm going to get a myriad of people in the comments and all the kind of stuff, and oh, electric is this, that, and the other. I really don't care. Like, again, I have to go back, I say it all the time, but it's tantamount to me getting upset about shampoo commercials. I don't get upset about them because I know shampoo is not for me. So if shampoo doesn't work for you, don't worry about shampoo. Move on with your life. But if this electric car works for you, it works extremely well. And where I see it working is someone like me who lives quite locally. I don't do a massive amount of driving, but I do enjoy my cars, and I'll go up and down to Dungarvan every now and then. This car will do that trip. Like, at the minute, this one's giving back 390 something kilometers, and that's with us just driving it around. And it's a guestometer as well, so it's not the case of, like, that's not what it'll actually do. That's getting stopped and started and cleaned and moved from here, from pillar to post for photos, and every now and then doing a bit of drag racing in it. So that's not reflective. Like, it'll probably do a little bit more. So they're a fabulous car, great prospect. If they work for you, they work extremely well. But that's it. I'm going to stop talking about the car there, and I'm going to move on to us briefly, just to let you know a little about ourselves. We were one of the first ever SIMI dealers, second-hand SIMI dealers in the country. But our main feather in our cap really is our Google reviews. We've got 4.99, I think, from a potential 5 stars on Google reviews. So we appreciate you reading them and see how other people got on with us. As for the car, we can give it with up to 24 months warranty on the car and everything around it. And the battery itself is warranted for 8 years or 160,000 kilometers. So like years of ownership before you're in any trouble. And it really not something to worry about anyway. But other than that, yeah, there'll be a link in the video's description. If you find it on YouTube, in the actual description there'll be a link, and if you find it on Facebook, just click the grey bar under the ad and it'll take you back to the actual ad for the car. But that's it again. I'm going to say call me if we missed anything in these short ads, as we do occasionally. And other than that, thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see you soon.